What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight. Alright, we're coming back to the Warning. Yes, indeed. The Warning Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Maddie, and this was actually Maddie's prioritized request for the month of April for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Maddie. I hope you enjoy the show. Maddie wanted to see me react to this song by The Warning called Animosity. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by The Warning, okay? And the video has 153,709 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. The Warning Animosity live session. Is this in the same rehearsal studio that they did that live session for Chuck? I'll bet you it is. I'll bet you it is. With the soundproofing on the walls and the hardwood floors. Never understood hardwood floors, but okay, whatever. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this. I've already collapsed, so I'll just drown my sorrows in a non-existent world. I don't know what is worse, the utter waste of time or the eroding of my mind. Alive means to be dead, a bullet to the head. The guilt's faded away, the anger has subsided, yet the shadow still remains. I always gave too much, it was never enough. Get dressed in black and to mourn again. Fake funerals for all my friends, 'cause I can't let it go. No, I won't let it go. It's killing me again. I replay it in my head when I'm alone. I hope that you're alone.
Wait a minute. Something doesn't look right. Hold on.
Killing me again.
I'm hearing two voices.
I replay it in my head when I'm alone.
Al's not singing.
I hope that you're alone.
And neither is Ale. So neither Ale nor Pau are doing the vocals. There's two voicings in Danny's voice. There's a higher voice, and there's a voice in the octave underneath. There's a split. I mean, Danny could be using a vocal splitter. She could be. Or she could be singing to a track. I'm not sure which. I wonder why they don't just have Ali sing it. That's weird. Anyway, let's keep going here.
Karma doesn't hit you there. me how often I paint a smile over my face and act like nothing's wrong. Your pity party's fake, and now I am reminded why I should have kept away. I hope to God you know this smile is just for show. Get dressed in black and to mourn again. Fake funerals for all my friends, 'cause I can't let it go.
Danny knows how to work a camera, doesn't she? She really does. She knows how to play to the camera. She's always looking for the camera, and when she sees it, she always makes sure that she looks into the camera whenever she gets the opportunity to, and you know, she plays to it, which is really cool. I don't know if Ollie's ever going to get over her camera shyness. I just don't know. It just seems like every time that we do one of these sessions, or she's being interviewed, I've watched a couple interviews now with them. People send me links to, you know, watch interviews, and I watch them. I really do. She always seems stiff in front of a camera. She's not happy being in front of a camera. You can tell. She's not thrilled about it. You know, put her in front of a crowd, it's a whole nother story. Now, that's funny because most people are the exact opposite. They got no problem being in front of a camera, but you put them in front of actual people and they freak out. See, Ollie's very much like me. I got no issue being in front of a live crowd. I love being in front of a live crowd, and the bigger the crowd, the better. I think that's why I relate to Ollie so well. It's because I see a lot of myself in her, and I see a lot of her attitude with me, within me. The only difference is I got no problem being in front of a camera. Look, don't get me wrong. If I have my druthers, and if I have my choice of being in front of a camera or being out on the stage in front of live people, I will take live people every single day of the week. You know, I'm kind of indifferent toward it. I don't really care about cameras. I'm just like, whatever. Live crowds, though, all in favor of it. Digging the song. I'll talk more about the song in a little bit. Let's get back into it here.
Fake funerals for all my friends, 'cause I can't let it go. No, I won't let it go. It's killing me again. I replay it in my head when I'm alone. I hope that you're alone now. It's not me, it's you. The one who never got a clue, drowned your guilt. If karma doesn't hate you, then I will. Mayday, mayday, this ship is going down. Lost inside my thoughts again, living hollow to pretend. Mayday, mayday, this ship is going down. Bury the truth of the lie you created. Bury yourself and remember me when you're alone.
The play with feels, gotta love it. Switching from that straight time during the verses to that halftime feel on the choruses, very nicely done. The song's chunky as hell, man. I'm loving it. The guitar chunking with what Ollie's playing, the little straight eighth, ba 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 ba, straight eighth notes. Gotta love that. Pal back there setting up a nice feel with the drums. Kind of open on the hi-hat, which I got no issue with. It for this song, it feels good. And then of course when needed, and when the dynamics come down, she closes the hi-hat, clenches it tight, and does the hi-hat work and keeping it really tight. But when it's ready to open back up again, and the dynamics come up again, she opens up the hi-hat ever so slightly. So very nice job on her part. Let's finish this out, and we'll get to the review, and we'll talk about everything. I promise.
Mayday, mayday, this ship is going down.
Ah! Boom! That's the old Gene Simmons slide. You'll always hear Gene Simmons do that slide in like every freaking Kiss song. I swear to God. I started doing it. I wasn't even aware I was doing it. I remember the first couple times I did it, my bandmates kind of looked at me like, what was that? I'm like, what was what? That slide you did. I'm like, what about it? They're like, you came up and then you came down. And I was like, yeah. They're like, you've never done that before. And I started going, well, where did I pick it up from? And then I started I started really listening to like bass lines and other songs that I was listening to at the time. Like, where did I pick that up from? And sure enough, I picked it up from Kiss. Son of a gun. We just heard a great example. And she did it clean too. It was really clean. Nice Simmons slide right there. That's what I call it. I call it a Simmons slide. When you come up on like the A, and then when you hit the octave, or you're just about to hit the octave, you switch to the string above. Like in this case, we did the D, and then you slide down once you hit the octave. So slide up to about the 11th fret on the A, transition to the D string on the 12th fret, and slide down. It's boom. It's interesting. It feels good, though. It feels really good. I love doing those slides. And it was funny to hear Ale do it. When all those people are like, stop calling her Little Gene. I'm sorry, but when she does stuff like that, I can't help it. I just can't help it. And I don't mean it to be disrespectful to her. I'm paying her like the highest compliment I possibly can. So anyway, let's finish this out.
It's killing me again.
Yeah.
In my head when I'm alone. I hope that you're alone now. It's not me, it's you. The one who never got a clue, drowning your guilt. If karma doesn't hit you, then I will.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me think about this. I liked it, but I don't know how much I liked it. Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was The Warning with Animosity. This was a request from Maddie, and this was actually Maddie's prioritized request for the month of April for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Maddie. I hope you enjoyed the show. I have a score here, and I have a feeling when I give this score, there's going to be a lot of people ready to come at me with torches and pitchforks. But to all those people with torches and pitchforks who are ready to come after me, if you give me a chance to explain how I came to this score and my reasonings for giving this score, I think it will make a lot more sense, and I think you guys will put those torches and pitchforks away. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that an 8.4. Yep. 8.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. Hey! Put those away. Look, give me a chance.
A riot is an ugly thing.
Warning Army, feeling you, okay? Feeling you. Put those away. Give me a chance to explain, okay? I promise it will all make sense. First of all, I enjoyed the song. I did enjoy the song. I liked the song quite a bit, actually. It was a really well-done song, well-recorded, well-engineered, well-played song. I want to say, I know what I want to say, but I don't want to go on a rant. I really don't. gonna do my best not to go on a tirade here, and I'm not gonna go on a full-blown rant, I hope, but I can make no promises. For those of you that know anything about me and know anything about this channel and have been following this channel for any amount of time, you know that I pride myself on my integrity and being honest with you guys. I know there's a lot of reactors out there who will, all they do is it's just a giant ball wash session, and they stroke your egos and they play to your emotions. Okay, they manipulate you. Is what they let's call a spade here. What they're really doing is they're tricking you and they're manipulating you by pretending to love the same things that you love and acting like they love everything they hear, so that you will click the like button, click that subscribe button, click on the thumbs up, click on the bell. You'll do all the clicks. You'll join their Patreon. You'll buy their merch. You'll do all this and that. Because why? They are manipulating you. That's why. By playing and stroking with your ego. It's that simple, okay? I am not one of those people. I refuse to do that. I will never sink to that level. I despise that, and I think it's terrible. It's one of the main reasons why I started this channel, was to be a different kind of reactor who is not going to sit there and pretend to love every single thing they hear. Here's the reality of the thing, guys. I have not heard the entire Mayday EP. There's one song I have not heard yet. I think it's called Z. And I think that's in the queue. It may be in the queue. It may not be in the queue. I don't remember if it is or not. I think it is. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, it is. I just added it a couple days ago. Never mind. It's in the queue. It's in the queue. But it's at the bottom of the list. It's going to be a while. Unless someone prioritizes it. But I've heard every single song now, other than Z, from the Mayday EP. And if I'm being honest here, okay, out of all of the songs I've heard from that Mayday EP, I can honestly say this is my least favorite, okay? Now, does that mean, I know what a lot of people are saying, oh, he said it's his least favorite. Oh, God. Grab the torches, grab the pitchforks. We're hunting them down right now.
Up. A riot is an ugly thing. And I think that it is just about time that we had one!
Unlike all those other reactors, I am not going to sit here and pretend to love every single thing I hear and say that every single song I hear is my new favorite song from the band. That's impossible. There is no way that you can say every single song on that Mayday EP is your favorite. You can't say that. Not honestly, okay? There is 6 songs on that EP, if I remember correctly, and there is going to be an order of which one's your favorite, which one's your next favorite, which one's your next favorite, and eventually getting down to which one is your least favorite, okay? That is where this song sits, is at my least favorite out of those. Well, I've only heard 5 so far. I haven't heard the 6, but out of the 5, this is sitting at number 5, okay? So, does that mean the song is bad? Does that mean that I think the song is a horrible song? No, that is not what I'm saying. But unfortunately, that's how people think. They have selective hearing, and as a result, they hear me say it's my least favorite song on the EP, and they immediately equate that to, oh, that's an insult, and he thinks the song's terrible, and he doesn't know what he's talking about, and blah, 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 blah. Listen, open your ears, open your mind, and try your best to be objective and open-minded here and not be a fanboy or a fangirl when I say these words. I liked the song. I enjoyed the song. I think it's a great song. It's just out of those 5 on that Mayday EP, this is not my favorite one. This is actually my least favorite one so far. That's not a slam against the girls. That's not a slam against the song even, because I'm still saying that the song is a great song. Now, if I were to say that the song was terrible and it was horrible and it's a disgrace and the song should never have been written, then yeah, I'll give the song like a 1, like a 1.3 or a 2.2 or something like that. Then you can hate on me. Then you can come after me. Feel free to grab those torches and those pitchforks. Hell, I'll light the torches for you. And then feel free to come after me. Bring it on at that point. Absolutely. But I am not doing that here. I'm giving the song a great score of 8.4. I thought it was a great song. I loved how it started with the bass. How cool is that? Come on now. Let's hear Ale get some spotlight time. Heck yeah. Drums kick in, guitars kick in, guitar kicks in with that chunky, nice subdivided pattern, emulating Ale's pattern, following it exactly, that eighth note pattern. Loved it. Loved it. I love the guitar tone on this too. Going into that halftime feel, playing with feel, loved it. I love it when bands do that. I absolutely do. Danny's vocals on this, they were pretty strong. I dug it. I've heard her be stronger, but they were strong on this nonetheless. The voicing. Now, on the choruses, I heard an octave. I heard a voice doing the octave under Danny, but neither Pao nor Ale were singing. So that means one of three things happened. One, she's using a vocal splitter. She's using a splitter, an octave splitter, on her vocals. Possible, very possible, but unlikely. I don't buy it because the voicing sounded not like Danny. So I don't think it was a vocal splitter. Two, they're playing along with a vocal track or a backing track. Nothing wrong with that. I got no issue with it whatsoever, okay? And I gotta give the girls credit because neither Pao nor Ale got on the mic and pretended to sing that octave down, which I was thrilled to see. I kept looking like, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't sit there and pretend like you're singing it. And to their credit, they stayed honest and they did not do that. So kudos to Ale and kudos to Pao for not sinking to that level of lip syncing and pretending to do the job. Kudos to both of them for that. So that it's possible that was track. I got no issue with people using track. I've made this statement dozens of times before, and people always seem to misconstrue what I say. Like I'm criticizing track usage. Guys, I am not criticizing bands for using track. We use track. We use backing tracks to fill in the samples and the sounds, and some of the gang vocals to make the gang vocals sound even bigger in addition to what we're doing live. So I got no issue with people using track. We use it ourselves. The difference is I don't like it when people use track and then they sit there and they pretend that it's them. They sit there and they have vocal tracks going and they sit there and they lip sync. The mics aren't even on and they'll sit there and pretend to sing when they're really not. That's when I have an issue. That's being fake. That's being a liar. That is insulting the intelligence of your audience, and I know for me personally, I don't appreciate that. So I have no respect for bands that do that. The other option it could be, and I have a feeling this might actually be the more realistic option. Listen, this was a live performance. Were they playing live? Yes, they were playing live. I get it. But this was also a produced music video where there was editing done, shifting camera angles, and I'll bet you there was some post-production audio done as well to clean it up, okay? Was what we heard live? Yes, I believe what we heard was live, but it was enhanced with post-production audio. And I think one of the things they did is they may have added a vocal voice. It was probably Danny's voice lowered down an octave and then layered right on. Just copy. All they did was they took her vocal line, copied it, and then turned it down an octave and laid it in perfectly. That would make the most sense. That'd be the easiest way to do it and the most flawless way to do it. And if I was a producer, that's the way, honestly, I would insist on having it done. So that is more than likely the way it was done. It could have been track. It could have been track too. It could have been Danny using a vocal splitter live, but I very seriously doubt it. But it's not a criticism on the girls at all. At all. And look, when you're making a music video, of course there's going to be some post-production work. There's going to be. It'd be foolish not to. You want to put out the best product possible, right? You want to represent yourselves and your product in the very best light possible, right? Best way to do that, clean it up. How do you clean it up? Post-production, okay? I'm still saying what we heard was live. I do believe it was live. I do believe it was them playing live. All I'm saying is there was some post-production work done, clearly, okay? No, listen, it was a great song. I did enjoy the song. I loved the bass work Ollie was doing. The drumming from Powell was solid. The guitar playing from Danny was fantastic, and her vocals were strong. I've heard her be stronger, but they were still strong. I had a great time watching the girls performing. Danny loves the camera. She really does, man. You can see it. She loves playing to the camera. Ale still very stiff in front of the camera when there's no audience. Now, if there's an audience, she focuses on the audience and she doesn't even worry about the camera anymore. She's got to get that kind of mentality. She's got to get that kind of mentality when she's in a situation like this where she just ignores the camera and using her imagination pretend that she's playing in front of a live crowd. I do that all the time, and it really does help. I hope that, you know, she can eventually develop that skill. It'd be really cool. Pal's just back there rocking, having a good time, so there you go. So like I said, this is getting an 8.4. It's a great score. It's a great score. It's just, honestly, if I'm being honest here, it's my least favorite song so far off of the Mayday EP. If you rank the songs, this is at the bottom. So anyway, 8.4 is where we're at. 8.4 is where we're going to stay. So 8.4, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference to me, but if you guys want to do these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.